Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy here, and today, we're diving deep into something that's gonna change your life. We're talking about the 1% mindset. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, great. Another motivational video. No, it's about being part of that elite group of people who think differently, who approach life with a level of intensity and focus that most people can't even comprehend. But trust me, this isn't just some feel-good fluff. It is about waking up every single day with a burning desire to be better than you were yesterday. It's not about competing with others, it's about competing with yourself. You see, the people with this mindset understand that the only real competition is the person staring back at them in the mirror. They think the 1% mindset is all about hustle and grind, working 24/7 until you burn out. That's not it at all. The truly successful understand the importance of balance. They prioritize their health, both physical and mental. They make time for relationships and personal growth, because they know that true success isn't just about making money. It's about creating a life of fulfillment and purpose. This is the real deal, the secret sauce that separates the winners from the losers. They let it paralyze them, keep them from taking risks or pursuing their dreams. The 1% don't see money as evil or as an end in itself. They see it as a tool, a means to create more value and impact in the world. They don't focus on spending money. They focus on investing it, whether that's investing in themselves through education, in their businesses, or in assets that generate passive income. In a world of instant everything where people expect results overnight, the 1% are playing the long game. While most people are focused on how to pay next month's rent, the 1% are thinking about how to build generational wealth. They're not just planning for next year. They're planning for the next decade, the next century. They understand the power of compound interest, not just in finance, but in every area of life. It's something you develop day by day, choice by choice. It's not easy, but I promise you, it's worth it. Because once you adopt this mindset, there's no limit to what you can achieve. Here's the truth. Neither did most of the people who've achieved greatness. Despite their drive and ambition, these people never lose sight of how blessed they are. Create a plan to achieve it. Start managing your time like it's your most precious resource. Embrace failure as a teacher. Delay gratification. Never stop learning. Build meaningful relationships. Think bigger than you ever have before. And through it all, practice gratitude. They practice gratitude daily, appreciating every step of their journey, because they know that success without gratitude is empty. What they had was an extraordinary mindset. They believed in themselves when no one else did. Get after it, and let's see what you're capable of. Peace out, and I'll catch you in the next one. They surround themselves with like-minded individuals who push them to be better. They understand the truth in the saying, your network is your net worth. But it's not about shallow connections or using people. It's about building genuine relationships and adding value to others. They put in the work when everyone else was making excuses, and that's something anyone can do. They're willing to sacrifice short-term pleasure for long-term gain. They understand that real success, lasting success, takes time, and they have the patience and perseverance to see it through. But the 1%, they embrace failure. They see it as a necessary step on the path to success. They understand that every no brings them one step closer to a yes, that every setback is an opportunity to learn and grow. So, what exactly is the 1% mindset? It's not about being part of the top 1% financially, although that might be a byproduct. But we're not talking about vague wishy-washy goals, like I want to be successful. No, we're talking about specific, measurable goals that push you out of your comfort zone. These people are like sponges, constantly absorbing new information, new skills, new perspectives. They read voraciously, attend seminars, seek out They understand that in today's rapidly changing world, if you're not growing, you're dying. The 1% don't just set goals. They obsess over them. They break them down into actionable steps and attack them with relentless determination. Let's break it down. The 1% mindset is all about constant improvement. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. Developing this mindset isn't easy. It requires discipline, sacrifice, and a whole lot of hard work. But here's the thing, it's worth it. Because once you adopt this mindset, there's no limit to what you can achieve. The 1% understand that time is their most valuable asset. They don't waste hours scrolling through social media or binge-watching Netflix. Every minute of their day is accounted for and utilized to its fullest potential. They're always asking themselves, is what I'm doing right now moving me closer to my goals? One of the key aspects of the 1% mindset is goal set. Another crucial element is time management. But here's where a lot of people get it wrong. Now, let's talk about failure. This is where the 1% really separate themselves from the pack. Most people are terrified of failure. One of the most powerful aspects of the 1% mindset is the ability to delay gratification. Now, I can already hear some of you saying, but I'm not special. I don't have any extraordinary talents. The 1% mindset is also about continuous learning. Another key aspect is the power of networking. The 1% know that success doesn't happen in a vacuum. Now, let's talk about mindset when it comes to money. One thing that sets the 1% apart is their ability to think big. But perhaps the most important aspect of the 1% mindset is gratitude. So, here's my challenge to you. Start cultivating the 1% mindset today. Set a big, audacious goal. Remember, the 1% mindset isn't something you're born with. So, what are you waiting for? The time to start is now.